Filiberto, let's talk about the marketplace. Before the COVID, in food and beverages, a lot of trends around the blurrification of categories. We saw Coca-Cola entering the energy market. We've seen water brands fighting in the sports categories, and we've seen organic flavoring become mass market. What are your key insights, and what do you think is high on the radar screen in the modern retail players?
Well, I would say that what you just said is perfectly correct in the sense that blurrification of categories is the name of the game. Now, of course, from a consumer point of view, the notion of category has always been less relevant. But from a retailer, and particularly with modern trade, and from a let's say, category producers' point of view, manufacturers, brand, the notion of category has been a pillar of growth and development of the past 30, 40, 50 years, probably. Now, the notion of category is really disappearing. We see, for example, especially with younger consumers, a number of evidence that point to that. You mentioned Coca-Cola entering the energy drink with a test market, which they launched about a year ago and which they are now rolling out on a global scale. Yeah. At the same time, in beers, something interesting has happened in the past 7, 8 years. First of all, finally, low alcohol flavored beers have emerged and have found their consumers. But interestingly enough, those beers have actually created a position for themselves in consumption occasions which are not traditional to beer and are more on refreshment, they're more on food pairing. And this has been the beginning of a revolution. So now we see enhanced waters becoming relevant in the sport category. We see the emergence of no low alcoholic beverages, which become substitute for cocktails in high energy, traditionally high energies occasion. And at the same time, you have the emergence in the United States of, for example, hard seltzers. So those are mineral waters with addition, enhanced mineral waters flavored with in addition alcohol, which tend to anticipate a little bit the alcohol consumption in the evening, whereas consumers later on, rather than growing, as traditionally they do in alcohol consumption in quantity of alcohol consumed, they're actually lowering and moving towards no. So a lot of contradicting trends, but with a very solid consumer insight, and with the trade and producers now trying to find a way to organize this lack of category commercially.